FHA eligible or tear down. Okay, get this client. It was a referral from an agent in Southern California. I was just supposed to write an offer for them on a house that they'd already found. Well, I look at the MLS listing and it turns out it's an auction. Okay, you know, they put down like $200,000 right now. It's going to sell for freaking $500,000, but they get all these bids because it's so low. Well, here was the situation. The buyer was an FHA buyer, number one. Number two, they needed down payment assistance. And number three, they needed a $15,000 credit. That's a tough climb, okay? An auction house absolutely wouldn't work, right? Oh, and by the way, number four, they could only afford like $290,000. So I looked at everything, and I mean everything in the entire county. One house listed as FHA or VA eligible. He's super excited. He's ready to rock and roll. We rush out there to look at the house. Guess what? The roof is falling off. Literally parts of the roof on the ground. We walk in the house. Almost every room in the house had mold. And I don't like to use the M word lightly. It was mold. Like, it was very obvious, right? Every door, every wall had dirt all over. There were holes in the wall. Above where the heating vents were, they were black. In the kitchen, on the ceiling, was black. This place was a frickin' teardown. It was terrible. Moral of the story. It's hard enough for consumers that are doing things like FHA or down payment assistance or VA to get into a contract. For the love of you know what. Please, 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 if you're going to list a home, when you put the terms, put terms that are actual real. Don't make that poor buyer get their heart set on buying your home and they get out there and it turns out that you were misleading in your advertising guidelines saying it was FHA or VA eligible when it wasn't. All you're doing is ticking off the buyer's agent, hurting the feelings of the buyer, and really just not giving yourself a really good look in the real estate community. If anyone else has had this experience where your client was heartbroken because the home did not actually qualify for the type of loan that was advertised, drop those comments below. Shoot me a DM.